Where do you rank that game last night?
I tend to agree with you. That Vince Young USC game was probably the best football game I've seen in person, and you had a lot of individual star power on the field with Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, and the fact that Vince Young, the way he led his team to a victory. When and people forget, I mean, all year long, and especially that entire month leading up to that game, we weren't just talking about USC being the best team that year. We were talking about them maybe being the best ever.
Mm-hmm.
And to watch Texas go out and play the way they did, and I think it got Vince Young drafted where he ended up getting drafted that year as well. So yeah, that would probably be my greatest. But last night was right up there. I mean, listening to you say the first three quarters were okay, but the fourth quarter was great. I think, yeah, from an action standpoint, but to me, the game within the game was, even coming into it, was Deshaun Watson, after throwing for over 400 yards a year ago and putting up 40 points against Nick Saban and his defense. They were really mad, and they were determined to beat him down. And they did a really good job of that for the first 2.5 quarters. They got him rattled. They physically, I think, intimidated him. And the fact that he ends up winning the game the way he did, I think just kind of adds to his lore and his legacy and what he was able to do there in the fourth quarter.
Where do you think the game changed?
You know, I think the game, we were going to breaks, and I was saying to Chris, this has a weird feeling when it was 7-0. We got over the whole Sark is calling plays and all the storylines you prepare for. Now you're just reacting to the game. And it wasn't just 7-0 and then 14-0. It was that Clemson was completely derailed. And their leader, number 4, Deshaun Watson, they're all kind of looking to him to make plays, and he wasn't. And not only that, he kind of had a deer in the headlights look to him. And I think it impacted the entire team. And it almost felt like it was an MMA battle or a boxing, big boxing match where you're waiting for that next uppercut that could end the game early in the game if they go up 21-0. But I think the turning point was that screen pass to Deion Kane that picked up big yards, and then the throw to Jordan Leggett, the tight end over the middle, got him down inside the 10, and then when he went around the left side for the touchdown to make it 14-7, it not only got him points on the board, it stopped the bleeding, and I think it stopped the momentum that Alabama had created for much of the game up to that point. So I think that turned the game, and it got the crowd into the game. And then I think from that point on, it became about execution.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.